What's going on, everyone? Today working on a 96, I believe, GST, making close to 500-ish horsepower. What's going on, everyone? Working on I believe, a 96 GST. Got a pretty nice build here. But, slipping clutch I got to change out, so gonna be taking care of that. A few other things. Noticed his valve cover is either cracked or leaking very bad. I'm gonna pull that off and inspect it, but I'm gonna go through a couple things on the car for him and make sure it's all good to go. But mainly the slipping clutch or weird feeling clutch, and this leaking valve cover. Sometimes it stalls coming to a light, so we'll take care of those things and kind of go through the whole process and show you guys. It's leaking a bit, that one and that one. Shit. So we got the valve cover off, and cylinders 2 and 4 were the ones that are filled with oil, but looking at the plug wells, there doesn't appear to be any damage, and there doesn't appear to be any cracking in the common areas that these valve covers do crack. This does look like a crack, but it's smooth. I don't think it's actually a crack itself. These are all just like little casting deficiencies. So there is a chip here, but there wasn't really much oil in this cylinder, so the valve cover gaskets may have just gone bad, and this was the one that was on this cylinder here, so maybe it was leaking, but I'm not quite sure. We're gonna get it all cleaned up, and I've already degreased the channels and the top side, so pretty much just got to put a new gasket on there and see if it's good or if it needs a new valve cover. So I got the flywheel off the car. As you can see, it's got a lot of heat signatures and cracking. There's a lot of clutch material as well, but we're gonna be putting a new comp chromoly flywheel on there, so should be all good to go. All right, so we got the flywheel installed on the crankshaft, got the bolts all torqued up, so now we're gonna be focusing on the transmission, getting that all prepared to get it reinstalled. All right, so we're at the trans. I went ahead and pulled the fork off already, but we're gonna do just like I did in previous video. I'm gonna pull off the old bearing and just inspect the old fork for any abnormal wear, any bending. I don't see, so I'm gonna get the new little bit of grease here, the pads. There we go. Stick the bearing on there. Jesus clip. There we go. So then I like to put a bit of grease in the fulcrum ball hole, and then there's a groove in there. I like to skim a nice bit of oil or grease in there. So now, just slide this back in. Click that in, and put that on the back side there. Good to go. Cool. So that's that. Trans is ready to go. So got the pressure plate all up in there, the clutch disc. It's all moving freely. The bolts are 168 inch-pounds. And I went ahead and do it in a star pattern. Confirm all the torques. And we're good to go. All right, just a little final update on the car. All right, all driving nicely. Clutch feels great. We ended up with a comp stage 4 with a Kamali flywheel. And yeah, other than that, just gonna break it in a little bit and then we'll start turning her up. Should be good to go.